recognize him. This lady, this is your fiance. She's very lovely.
Thank you, brother. What's all about you, though? Don't be checking my down on the side. well, he got the award and everybody stand up gonna try to rap. But hey, man, so who's this with you, Ed?
Listen to this. Eddie Murphy's comedy doesn't just get laughs, it literally destroys the room. From veteran hosts to comedy legends themselves, these are the moments where Eddie made keeping a straight face totally impossible.
What were you like when you were 9 years old? Did you know what you were doing? Had the notion crystallized in your head at 9 what you were going to do?
I did a lot of voices, but I didn't know I wanted to one day go into show business. I was just, strange child. My mother used to say, "Who's Eddie? What voice is Eddie's voice?"
And you started performing, I think you first started doing stand-up comedy when you were like 15.
The first place I did was a youth center. The first place
Well, they love comedy there.
Roosevelt, I was 15 years old. It was a great show.
What kind of stuff were you doing at 15?
Just booger jokes.
Yes!
That's my whole act. You ever had boogers in your nose?
Way before the first black president even hit the scene, Eddie was out here calling it like it was. And seriously, you won't believe it until you see it for yourself.
And I'm gonna run for president because we haven't had any black presidents lately either, have we? Somebody black should run. It'd be different. There's nothing to lose. It'd be fun, man. Can't get no worse than it's been the past 100 years. I figured, why not take the risk? Everybody's afraid to run though, because they know that even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans, as the president I feel, we as the people must get together and join hands. You watch these people over there? I don't think they're too happy about this. He won't stand still. The black dude in the back going, hey, that ain't funny.
Steady, heartfelt emotions and easy to listen to. Bill Cosby's tumble from fame, absolutely massive in the entertainment world. And hold up, Eddie's about to address it in his own unmistakable way.
It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be included with some of my heroes, Richard Pryor and George Carlin and Bill. Oh, Bill has one of these. Did y'all make Bill give his back? No, because I know there was a big outcry from people. They was trying to get Bill to give his trophies back. You know you f***ed up when they want you to get your trophies back.
But he's already won so many awards, so he figured why not give Bill Cosby one.
He should do one show where he just come out and just talk crazy now. I would like to talk to some of the people who feel that I should give back my trophies just because you may have heard recently that I allegedly put the pill into people's chocolate.
Tracy Morgan has always been his biggest supporter, making this impression the ultimate tribute to his #1 fan.
And he also told that this was interesting. If you play cooking in this film, you cooked at all because Tracy told me that he went to your house and you made him, as he said over and over again to me, ballpark Frank.
He said, I went over there and he made me Frank's ballpark Frank.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why I'ma always be cool with Eddie, because he made me them Franks. And when I was young, they used to call me Fat Murphy.
But nothing beats doing it in person, and suddenly there were two Tracys in the room.
I think y'all know this though. As kids, you probably stayed up late on Saturday to watch. Tracy,
When is Showtime at the Apollo? Featuring Sandman Sid.
no. Come on, y'all really don't know?
Hosted by Steve Harvey.
Again,
Y'all ready for your next act? Let me hear you say yeah.
this is not that.
Yeah, Michael Jackson had his chimps. You would go to his house, that Bubbles chimp, when he got a certain age.
Yeah.
You couldn't put Bubbles. Bubbles in the cage.
Like,
Don't go near him. Don't go over there, Eddie.
you done at his house?
Yeah, a few times. Chimp is crazy.
Most people call the cops when their stuff gets stolen. Eddie took a completely different approach.
So your first season of Saturday Night Live, and you, I guess on the way home or during that period of time, you saw something on a car that you liked in a parking lot or something. You know?
No. So I stole some hubcaps.
Yeah, that's it. That's, yeah.
But it's not like what happened was I used to have to take the train into the city. When my first year at SNL, I would take the Long Island Railroad into the city. And when I came, I would park in Freeport. And I had a car with those hubcaps. And when I came back one night, my hubcaps were gone. Took somebody else's. But I was on TV already. And I was still popping up.
He may have gotten away with that one, but from this story, nobody was getting past Prince. Before we get to the next clip, I'm curious to know, which part of the world are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. Alright, let's get back to it.
Where I live now, Prince stayed a couple of houses down. And my chef was leaving at 2 in the morning, and the car goes by, purple car, Prince, and the hubcap comes off. It's just gonna fall, and the car keeps going. And he picks the hubcap up, and it's got the Prince thing on the hubcap. And the car goes and makes a big U-turn and comes back, and Prince says, "Can I have my hubcap back?"
Like the personal trainer gig? Did you
No, my dad used to be a professional boxer, so we have.
So was mine.
Really?
My dad was
What weight
boxing.
class?
My dad was a lightweight.
Really?
Yeah,
My dad was lightweight too.
Really? I remember my dad just kicked the hell out of your dad. My dad fought under the name the Bronx Flag.
Well, if your dad was that tough, then you should be able to bust my ass. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to read this. This may be disastrous. Okay. Stay tuned for more of the Sammy Davis Jr. tribute honoring the one heavyweight I would never dare step into the ring with. Sammy, you are truly the undefeated champion.
The producers of the show was hoping you'd have a little more,
More Mike, a little bit more Mike Tyson. More Mike Tysonism, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy and I would like.
And why stop at one boxing legend when you can do two?
What's the story, Cassius? Please, son, let's get inside the ring with me. Get in with me, Cassius Clay. The man's disgrace to boxing. He's too old to fight me. Cassius, you know, son, listen how he is. 32 years old. 32, the man's ready for a rocket chair. I guarantee the world. I'm gonna shock the world, prove the world. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. Destroy this man, and I'm gonna keep the heavyweight championship of the world for 5 years straight. Then I'm gonna retire from the boxing game. Healthy, happy, rich, and pretty. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. I want this.
The church is a movie about the cooking, everyone is eating, and the tears, the crying, it's heartfelt, and there's all the collaboration with the great people. You're going to be the other triplet, you'll be the other one, you'll be Danny and I, and it's triplets, and he's little and you're black, and it's all different, and you're the triplets. How was that? Figure it out.
Just calm down. Don't tell me to calm down, Trailer Boy. And I got people listen to this black bastard telling me people won't remember who I am. You know why? Hey, you know why you two are behind this desk? Because your jokes don't have legs, you schmucks. I am Gumby, damn it. I am Gumby. And I want to smoke a cigar, I smoke a cigar.
So where's your...
I smoke a cigar.
If marriage was on your to-do list, Eddie might have just convinced you to cross it off permanently.
I said, where you going? You don't own me. You my woman, ain't you? I don't see no rings on these fingers. Are you gonna put a ring on this finger? You don't own me in, okay? First of all, let me tell you, I don't know who you are, what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of nerve people trying to answer the way I'm going. I come and go as I please. I don't answer my father. I ain't gonna answer no man either. Ain't no man gonna tell me where I go. I come and go. You got a whole lot of other nerve. Who the hell do you think you are anyway? Come and ask me where I'm going. Nobody owns me. I own myself. I'm my own person. And we hear all that shit.
be where I'm at.
Am I wrong? Did I have an Eddie Murphy doll?
There was no Eddie Murphy doll.
There was never an Eddie Murphy doll.
No, but I was approaching folks for stuff like that when I was in company. Say Eddie Murphy doll, the most ridiculous one was Eddie Murphy chocolate. Eddie Murphy chocolate drink. You put the chocolate in, stir it up, and your face on it. Eddie Murphy chocolate.
Man.
Eddie Murphy chocolate drink. Like we had actually had a meeting. People had drawn stuff up and stuff. You see, Eddie Murphy chocolate would be very popular in this region.
Eddie's early fame opened doors to meet icons, but sometimes those doors led to places he definitely shouldn't have been invited.
Just a lot of cool old people in the old days. I met Jerry Lewis. I met Yul Brynner.
Really? Have you been on? He wasn't
No, I
on the
met
show.
him at Studio 54 when I was like 19.
Yul Brynner's a studio.
Yeah, and he was having a party after. Eddie, would you like to come to my house to party?
And then, did you go to the party?
No, I didn't know. He was like 6. I was like 19. I was like, one old man's parties.
Yeah.
Dating is tough for everyone, especially nowadays, but Ed's identified exactly where the issues come from.
When you meet a woman and everything is perfect and she won't do anything, it's a trap. Sometimes it backfires, but a lot of women play these games with sex, and ladies like sex just as much as we do, but they act like they don't. But they do. It's not a woman. There's not a woman in this room right now would rather be somewhere else with a nice stiff one in them. Don't you let them fool you. Do you know where it backfires on you ladies? When you go meet a guy and he wants you, you want him, and you like each other, and everything is perfect, but you won't do anything. You say, baby, let's go. You say, no, I'm not going to do it. And after that, he don't like you no more, but he still wants to fuck you. So he waits. He's like, okay, I'll wait. Good night. And you wait. Wait 3 months. Then you finally get it. She's like this, I'm yours. And you go, fuck you.
First, I'd like to thank First, I'd like to thank
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
Eddie's approach to parenting is the same as his approach to comedy. Go big or go home.
It's different with men and women. The men be like, look at me. It's crazy. And with women, it's a little, because it's kind of serious. He must be calling. I know he did a song called Party all the time. He should do all the time. Back on Saturday Night Live, I used to get to meet really cool people that you would never. I got to meet people like, I got to hang out with like Johnny Cash. Johnny, Eddie, you gonna come to the after party tonight, Eddie? June and I sure do love you.